spin, now come spin.
What up, Nyla?
What's up, guys?
Big Nyla, NYLA.
Happy Friday.
How you feeling?
I'm all right. A little tired. Been busy.
Okay. What you got for us today?
Today, we're going to start off. I had this song on repeat all week. It's by Nippa. He's a UK singer featuring Larry June.
Mm-hmm.
Such a vibe. Come on.
That is the type of record Drake would hear and get on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Some best I ever had type of feel.
It's a dope record.
Yeah.
Dope record.
Shout out to Nippa. Next, we got Denzel Curry. He's dropping a project July 19th. I'm super excited about. The feature list looks crazy, but the first single that he dropped off it is Tia Corinne and A$AP Ferg with Hot One.
Very dope record.
Mm-hmm.
I think Denzel Curry is very, very underrated.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. A lot of them, I would say like his class of rappers, they're like elite, but they just don't get the mainstream attention.
Who else is in this class?
JID,
Okay.
Symone, like that.
It's very dope. Everybody you just named is very, very dope. I like the Denzel's last project. What was it? The Melt My Eyes? No.
Yeah.
Which one? What was the last one you put out?
It had Walking on it. I know what you're talking about.
I think that was Melt My Eyes. Melt My Eyes.
It's called
Melt My Eyes, right? See Your Future.
Melt My Eyes, See Your Future.
Yes.
Yeah. That one was great.
Denzel Curry is dope. Very dope.
Yes, agreed. All right, next we're gonna actually keep it very New York. I had Jim Jones on my podcast this week, and
You said why? Because it's good music.
Yes.
But go ahead, Nyla.
and because we're in New York, but
We're all over the country. We're in 100 markets.
oh yes, I'm sorry, I
Because
forgot.
this is good
This
music.
is a
This
nationally
is a syndicated
morning
show.
show. That's
Excuse
right.
that.
Big
Good
Breakfast
music.
Club.
It's good music.
Big Breakfast Club.
Big Radio Hall of Famer.
There you
know
go.
what?
Don't ever play with
Yes,
us
I'm
in your
sorry.
life, okay? And I'm from South Carolina.
I'm from
Anyways.
Queens. I'm from Queens. Go ahead.
Okay, yes. So this one's going to be Jim Jones' new joint called Two Turn. It's the summer anthem, and I just had him on my podcast. We Need to Talk. We had a really great conversation. I really liked his energy, and I appreciate Jim Jones because a lot of like the OGs in New York City act like they don't see your emotion or just try to act like they're too good to talk to
Well,
you.
Jim be
but
outside though.
Yeah,
Very much
Jim
so.
is real cool.
Yeah, he
so
be
like
outside.
just salute to Jim for that. But here's Two Turn.
You gotta love Jim's ad-libs too.
Nikki.
Jim is one of
Nasty.
them. Jim's literally one of the most underrated executive producers, one of the most underrated creators, one of the most underrated pickers of beats, one of the most underrated rappers. Like Jim Jones is an artist for real, for real.
No, and he's always in the studio. I got about, I would say maybe 10 Jim Jones records on my phone right now that he hasn't put out. That I'm gonna put one out, Jimmy. I'm gonna put the one out what you did the KRS-One sample. He goes hard, but he's always recording. He's always working. So salute to Jimmy.
Jim is a person who I would like to see, and I know he's doing it, but I want to see him work with more artists from New York to create a sound.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jim is a person that can still create culture.
Yeah. Right.
Like there's a culture to Jim Jones that is still so New York, but also still fresh
Yeah.
to what New York is now.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would like to see him being that architect for this whole new era.
I think so too. I was
Because is New York lacking in culture just a little?
lacking in culture. I think it's sure. Yeah. Nah, not really. Because there's little pockets. But I get what you're saying in the point of like in Atlanta, all the OGs are still there pouring into like the new generation in hip hop. So
And
I
Atlanta
think,
has a culture.
and Atlanta has a culture.
What is New York's culture right now?
What is he,
Drill?
Yes.
But that's not New York.
A little bit though, because drill
Oh.
slowed down a little. But I will say this too: a lot of the OGs, like you said, don't live in New York anymore.
Yes.
Right. A lot of
Yep.
them moved out, whether it's Florida, they moved to Atlanta or moved to Cali. So it's like you don't have the OGs pouring into the
Pouring
younger artists like you would see in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know.
So
Or
shout out
even
to
that you see in
Jim.
Memphis, or even that you see in Houston.
Yeah.
Salute to Jim Jones. Y'all need to get in the studio and the gym with Jim.
And the gym. Yes.
Straight up. Get your whole everything right.
And then I got one last one I'm gonna sneak in here. It's Ayra, Starr, and Giveon with Last Heartbreak Song. Ayra just dropped her project, and she's really that girl. Her and Tyler and Tim's, of course. But yes, here it is.
Okay.
Ayra, Starr.
Not mad at it.
All right, so make sure you guys tune into the Certified playlist. It's available on Apple Music. You can get to it by following me on Instagram at Nyla Symone, Nyla Symonee. And then this Juneteenth, I'll be at Cafe Irizuli. We having an open mic, so if you're an artist who's interested in getting on the Certified Crew's radar, pull up. It's first come, first serve. And it's a blackout, so wear black to celebrate unification amongst us on Juneteenth.
Word. Juneteenth. Oh, So you're not gonna be able to go to Kendrick Lamar's concert in
I'm
LA.
not. I'm really sad.
Ah, man.
I don't know if you saw though. I don't think they want the locals there. It's like
I don't think so
want
either.
LA,
They
heavy
want
LA.
LA there.
They want LA there. They don't want
Yeah.
us there. They want the locals. They don't want us there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You'll probably be okay, but I don't know. I don't want no smoke with anybody from the West Coast right now.
I get it.
All right. Well, thank you, Nyla.
Thanks.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.